I miss her. I miss my gal. What? You know, he always saw her as the
That's what life is.
The greatest gift my father ever gave us was coming home.
Damn, that's deep.
Because my mother didn't make it easy. He was a dumb MFer and all kind of stuff. Because, you know, she won.
I ain't gonna count, like, as a father, that'd probably be your biggest accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? It's like when your kids are old enough to realize the sacrifices that you really put in, and the things that you went through to keep that family structure together, to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming home, like he say, like, it don't be easy a lot of times, man. You know what I mean? Especially when you dealing with certain kind of women, you know. You mostly are gonna hear about situations where, you know, men are abusive, men are putting their hands on women, um, but you rarely hear about, you know, the verbal abuse, um, that a lot of men go through. You know what I mean? Not saying that, you know, it ain't niggas out here that's just throwed off or whatever, whatever. Um, but genuinely, I would see in the situations that I've experienced in my life, um, you rarely see a nigga go 0 to 100 if there is no, you know, if he's not being pushed or if he's not being motivated, um, from the other party or the other side. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you might have a situation where, that motivation is coming from, like, well, she's trying to leave or something like that. Um, you know, but with situations like that, to me, it's like, you know, and it's not to put the issue on the woman, but you got to take some accountability. Like, if you know the nigga crazy, the nigga crazy. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? You decided to choose and be with him, but, you know, it's a lot of situations where men are just, you know, men had a stressful day. They already in their mind is feeling like shit because they couldn't, you know, they can't provide for their home, and then when they come home, they got to hear it again from their woman. You know what I mean? Who's supposed to be, you know, supporting Cass at the end of the day. So it's very ugly. But just to hear your child um grow up and understand that, like, yo, that's big.
Wanted stuff in life, but he came home humble. You know, sometimes he had to tell her there ain't no food.
Look, what I just say. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? You coming home stressed out already, you know. Now you have to, like, as a provider, as a man, period. Like, if I had to come out my mouth and say, hey, I can't do this right now, or I don't have the funds or the means to do this right now, as a man, I already feel some sort of disgust with myself deep down. I'm already disappointed in myself. You did what I'm saying? Um, at that point, I need my partner or my woman to breathe that life back into me and let me know, hey, you know, we still got tomorrow. You did what I'm saying? Like, I got some leftovers in here. We got some noodles in there. You know what I mean? Like, we'll get through the day. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get you some rest. Rub your feet. In the morning, you got to get your ass up and go do it again, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what you looking for. That's what you need from your partner. You know what I mean? Not abuse. You know what I mean? Not verbal abuse. That ain't gonna help the situation at all. Not to say that you're not stressed as well as the partner who ain't gonna be eating nothing crazy tonight. But life is not about, you know, things being great every day. Like, it's always gonna be some kind of trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? You got to be able to humble yourself and put your head down and just keep going.
What? Mr. Provider, you ain't got no food. And you trying to tell me what to do? That's like, you know, you come home. It doesn't feel good. But when she died, he was ready to go. I miss her. I miss my gal. What? You know, he always saw her as the 16-year-old he fell in love with. Ooh.
lie, man. That shit just touched me a little bit, man. Cause I seen that with my grandparents, and that shit is that's crazy. Like it sucks to see where we're at, like when it comes to relationships in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you have people in couples who passed away. You know, when my grandfather passed away, I mean, my grandmother, she didn't even pass away. She, it was like her dementia kicked in or whatnot. But it was like right after he left. You see what I'm saying? Like that was so much of a traumatic experience for her. You know, I think she kind of just lost her mind at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like, and to now to look at people when they speak of dating, or you know what I'm saying, it's like, you got these fresh and fit motherfuckers and all this, like, where's the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a family, I want a home, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's just weird as hell. But that was true love, man. That was true love.
That's beautiful. He taught us love, like unconditional love. My dad taught us stick-to-itiveness, and that you do whatever you have to do to feed your family, and you do what you can do until you can do what you want to do. The greatest gift my father ever gave us.
This was a beautiful um, clip from Damon Wayans, man. Um, All time great. Shout out to the whole Wayans family. Um, I don't even know if I want to speak on Marlon right now because I got a crazy story about Marlon Wayans. But that's the one Wayans brother that I have met. Um, but I ain't gonna even speak on it. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep it positive. We gonna stay on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah. Shout out to the Wayans family. Very inspirational family. Beautiful family. I would love to see them maybe do some kind of like documentary. You know what I mean? Family movie type shit. That would be. I mean, they got family movies, but I mean, like, something like specific. Even if it is comedic based, because they're, comedic based family. Um, but something, also showing the hardships and the things that their father went through as well. Their father was going through, their mother was going through. I'm sure they got it's a beautiful story. Um, but that's neither here nor there. Moving on.